power in solitude, a strength that whispers in the quiet spaces between the constant noise of our modern world. Throughout history, figures have walked a lone path, forging themselves into something remarkable within the crucible of introspection. One such figure emerges from the mists of feudal Japan: Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated swordsman, philosopher, and author of the legendary Book of Five Rings. Musashi's life wasn't a celebration of companionship. Orphaned at a young age, he carved his path alone, a solitary figure honing his skills on the unforgiving whetstone of experience. This solitude wasn't a mere absence of company. It was a deliberate choice, a commitment to self-discovery and mastery. He called it Dokodo, the path of walking alone, or the path of aloneness. Who was Miyamoto Musashi? Musashi's story transcends the battlefield. He wasn't just a warrior, he was a student of the human condition. His journey began at the tender age of 13, his first duel a brutal baptism by fire. Yet each victory, each defeat, became a stepping stone on his path to mastery. Throughout his life, he engaged in over 60 duels, some to the death, emerging undefeated. But his true triumph wasn't measured in notches on his sword. It was the unwavering spirit forged in the fires of solitude. Musashi's Dokodo isn't a dusty collection of proverbs to be admired from afar. It's a battle plan for the mind, a guide to unlocking the full potential that lies dormant within us all. At its core lies the importance of solitude. As Epictetus, a pillar of Stoic philosophy, reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Solitude grants us the space to cultivate a clear mind, free from external distractions. This allows us to react with intention, guided by reason rather than impulsive emotions. Let's delve deeper into the practical applications of Miyamoto Musashi's wisdom, lessons that resonate across the ages. The value of self-reliance. One of the precepts of Dokodo is to accept everything just the way it is. Imagine yourself constantly seeking validation on social media, your self-worth tethered to fleeting likes and comments. Musashi, echoing the sentiment of the Roman Stoic Seneca, reminds us that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. In our world of constant comparison, solitude allows us to build inner strength, to find validation from within independent of external forces. Dokodo emphasizes the importance of accepting things just the way they are. This doesn't imply passive resignation. It's about acknowledging what's beyond our control and focusing our energy on what we can influence. Imagine yourself constantly frustrated by external circumstances, by the actions of others. Solitude allows us to practice acceptance, to detach from negativity, and to channel our energy into proactive solutions. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, we cultivate a sense of self-reliance and inner strength. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. In Dokodo, Musashi wrote, "Do not pursue the taste of good food. Do not hold on to possessions you no longer need. The pursuit of fleeting pleasures can cloud our judgment and distract us from our true goals." Musashi, like the Stoics, advocated for a life guided by reason, not fleeting desires. Imagine yourself overwhelmed by social media notifications, a constant barrage of external stimuli. Solitude allows us to silence the noise and reconnect with our true selves, with what truly brings us meaning. Musashi's Dokodo reminds us that material possessions are ultimately fleeting. By letting go of what no longer serves us, we create space for what truly matters. Our world bombards us with messages that equate happiness with instant gratification. Musashi's Dokodo advises against the pursuit of fleeting pleasures like the taste of good food. Schedule dedicated periods of solitude, free from distractions, to reflect on what truly brings joy to your life. Is it the momentary pleasure of a sugary snack, or the satisfaction of achieving a long-term goal, of mastering a new skill, or of connecting with loved ones on a deeper level? Solitude allows us to identify what truly nourishes us, both physically and emotionally. Detach from the tangible. Another precept of Dokodo is, do not collect weapons or practice with weapons beyond what is useful. Musashi wasn't just a master swordsman, he was a minimalist. He understood, as did the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, that true happiness lies not in material possessions, but in the quality of our character. In today's world of consumerism, a digital detox within the quiet space of solitude allows us to re-evaluate our relationship with possessions. Do they serve us, or do we serve them? Consumerism thrives on the illusion that more is better. Musashi, through the Dokodo, advises us against collecting weapons or practicing with weapons beyond what is useful. Solitude allows us to take stock of our possessions. Do they enhance our lives, or do they burden us? By letting go of the unnecessary, we create space for what truly matters: experiences, relationships, and personal growth. This detachment from the material world fosters a sense of freedom and contentment. Do not fear death. In Dokodo, Musashi also wrote, "Do not fear death, memento mori," a stoic reminder that death is inevitable. Musashi, facing countless duels, embraced this concept. Solitude allows us to confront our mortality, not with dread, but with a newfound appreciation for the preciousness of each moment. By facing our mortality head-on, we are no longer shackled by the fear of the unknown. The fear of death can be a crippling force, preventing us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. Musashi, ever the pragmatist, reminds us in the Dokodo to not fear death. This awareness doesn't make us reckless. It motivates us to live life to the fullest, to seize the day, and to pursue our passions with unwavering determination. We come to understand that the brevity of life makes every moment sacred, a motivator to embrace the present and live authentically. Detached from desire. Lastly, another precept of Dokodo is, be detached from desire your whole life long. Destructive desires can lead us down a perilous path. Musashi, like the Stoics, advocated for a life guided by reason and virtue. Solitude allows us to confront our desires with a clear mind, to distinguish between genuine needs and fleeting wants. Imagine yourself overwhelmed by societal pressures to achieve a certain lifestyle or status. Solitude grants us the space to question these desires. Are they truly our own, or are we chasing a mirage constructed by external forces? By examining our desires with a detached perspective, we can make conscious choices that align with our long-term goals and values. Musashi's Dokodo isn't a relic of the past, it's a roadmap for navigating the complexities of the modern world. We all crave connection, but true connection requires a foundation of self-awareness, a quality nurtured in solitude. Musashi's life and philosophy offer a powerful challenge to the constant noise of the modern world. The path of Dokodo is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage to turn inward, to confront our vulnerabilities and to forge our own path, but the rewards are immeasurable. There's a crucial distinction between solitude and loneliness. Loneliness is an unwanted isolation, a feeling of emptiness. Solitude, on the other hand, is a conscious choice, a space for introspection and growth. Imagine yourself overwhelmed by social media interactions, yet feeling a hollowness within. Solitude allows us to seek genuine connection from a place of self-completeness, not desperation. Embrace the discomfort. Solitude can be uncomfortable. The Stoic philosopher Seneca reminds us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. The initial discomfort of solitude can be daunting, the silence deafening, but within that discomfort lies immense potential. It's in the quiet spaces that we confront our true selves, our fears, and our vulnerabilities. By embracing this discomfort, we forge resilience, a mental callus that allows us to navigate the inevitable challenges of life with greater composure. Solitude isn't an all-or-nothing proposition. It's a practice, a deliberate carving out of time and space for introspection. Start small. Disconnect from the digital world for an hour each day. Seek out a quiet corner in nature, or simply sit in stillness within your own home. In these moments of quietude, listen to the whispers of your inner voice. What truly matters to you? What path do you wish to forge? Challenge your desires. In the moment, ask yourself, is this desire truly serving me, or is it leading me astray? Miyamoto Musashi's story isn't just about swordsmanship. It's a testament to the transformative power of solitude. By embracing the path less traveled, the path of Dokudo, we cultivate inner strength, emotional resilience, and a clarity of purpose. We become the architects of our own destiny, not passengers swept along by the currents of external forces. As you embark on your own journey of self-discovery, remember Musashi's wisdom. Do not follow in the footsteps of others. Seek what you can find and create your own path. In the quiet spaces of solitude lies the potential to forge the best version of yourself, a version brimming with inner strength, unwavering focus, and a spirit that adversity cannot conquer. The principles enshrined within Dokudo transcend the boundaries of time and culture. Here are some ways you can integrate these timeless principles into your daily life. Digital detox. In our hyper-connected world, information overload and constant stimulation can be detrimental to mental well-being. Schedule regular periods of solitude free from digital distractions. This allows you to reconnect with yourself, your thoughts, and your creativity. Minimalism. Musashi's Dokudo discourages the accumulation of possessions beyond what is truly necessary. Decluttering your physical space can create a sense of calm and clarity. It also allows you to appreciate the things you truly value. Stoic practices. Many Stoic practices complement the principles of Dokudo. Meditation, journaling, and spending time in nature can all contribute to inner peace and self-awareness. Self-reflection. Solitude provides the ideal space for introspection. Ask yourself challenging questions about your values, goals, and motivations. Journaling your thoughts and feelings can be a powerful tool for self-discovery. Gratitude practice. Taking time in solitude to reflect on the things you're grateful for can cultivate a positive outlook and enhance your overall well-being. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you can begin to harness the power of solitude and cultivate the inner strength that Musashi embodied throughout his life. Musashi's legacy is a reminder that true mastery lies not just in external skills, but in the mastery of oneself. The path of Dokudo is a lifelong journey, a continuous process of self-discovery and refinement. By embracing solitude and its lessons, you unlock the potential to forge a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Remember, as Musashi himself reminds us, never stop learning. May your journey of self-discovery be a rich and rewarding one. Subscribe for daily wisdom, quotes, and life-changing principles.